I think we've overprivileged the written word. Now that may sound very strange and unorthodox. It may get me into a lot of trouble with my, my sociology colleagues. But I think that we're trained to write, but we have students who are increasingly enamored with the visual. Also, if you're a critical race scholar, which I would like to think of myself as sitting on the edge of that group, because I think that when I was writing A White Side of Black Britain book, it was really clear to me that there were things I could not communicate effectively without photographs. Like, how can I, let's say you're my sister. How can I communicate kind of some of the stuff we would deal with without people seeing us? Because if they see us, they immediately know that we're being racialized differently, and that has consequences, right? So how can I show that? So I think I see film as a very powerful way to engage students and basically to help them understand concepts without forcing them to read another 4,000 words. So it's economical, and also I think you can also communicate the emotional stakes. What's at stake emotionally?
And it's a great point about privilege too, that we somehow, in the way that we've constructed academia, have this sense that there's one way to convey knowledge, and it's in the written word, and obviously it's very powerful, and that's why we use documentaries so much in our classrooms. And so I just wonder why more sociologists aren't making films.
I think part of it is, you think about the work of Michel Foucault, we are disciplined by our discipline, and we are disciplined to not produce films and documentaries because it doesn't count in the same way.
The structural setting doesn't
give us
credit for it.
I mean, I don't think it counts. Like if you're being reviewed for tenure, it does. So I think that we need a paradigm shift, and we need to stop teaching in a 19th century fashion. And I think there are ways to use film that don't diminish the written word, but so I think it has to do. I think the reward structure in the academy and in our graduate training dismisses film and video, and we have a system of academic apartheid.
It's somebody else's turf. We don't do it.
What we do is we have this academic apartheid, and it also involves prestige hierarchies. So it's like, oh, that's what journalists do, or that's what people in the humanities do, or that's what artists do, right? So we create these little walls, and I think we really need to not be so threatened by using different methodologies to convey different formats and different methodologies. And we're going to be forced to do it because we're going to lose people if we don't.